So if I gotta die, I'm gonna listen to my body tonight. Yeah. Say 2000 party world's out of time. So tonight, gonna party like it's 1999.
How long does pneumonia last, Paul? Pneuma. Ammonia. Like PENUMONIA. Oh, you could? This song goes out to all the ladies. Little red Corvette.
were there before me. Believe it or not, I started to worry, wondered if I had enough class. But it was Saturday night, I guess that makes it alright. And you say, baby, I got enough gas. Oh yeah, little red Corvette. Baby, your mind's too fast. Little red Corvette. Need to find a love that's gonna last. Oh, but like you, these are PJs. Eyes on the verge of being seen. No, baby. Give me the keys and come on, try to take me to red love machine. Little red Corvette. Baby, you're too fast. Little red Corvette. Need to find a love that's gonna last. Little red Corvette. Honey, you got to slow it down. Little red Corvette. You got to go. Little red Corvette. Little red Corvette.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing tonight? This is Johnny TV. I was sitting here being bored going through YouTube, and I didn't see anybody else on. So I said, let me figure out something. And I said, okay, I'm going to go live. I got a big surprise. Me and PZ's got a big surprise. We're going to do a members only show, and whoever is on the members, whoever is a member will be it's going to be a good surprise. And whoever wants to come to members only show, you guys can come. I hope every member that I do have will come, because I think it's going to be a good show. And I think I'm going to have the show around. It'll probably be late at night, and because it seems like I can get a few stragglers that comes in here, like the Bush people. And I know you guys are listening out there, Bush people, and that is and it's okay. It's okay. You know, you guys want to listen. No, I don't want to invite the haters to the show at all.
No, if it goes good, we'll help them too.
But here, let me say hello to a few people in the chat. Carol, Mahal, Archilla, Texas Granny, Carol H, Barbara Buffalo, Ace's mama. How are you, Ace's mama? I hope you feel a lot better, girl. Rainbow Melon. There's my girl. How you doing, Rainbow Melon? Good to see you. Carol H, how you doing, honey? Are you doing okay? You're not having no more dreams, are you? Christine Furtado, how are you? If you want to dream about somebody, dream about beautiful things, Carol. You know, you're okay, Carol. I love you, girl. And but we're all here, and we're just I don't know how long I'm going to stay on tonight, because it is getting late. I have neighbors that lives right underneath me. I don't want to. I'm crying. Don't cry, Carol. I was just kidding. With you, Carol. You're awesome, Carol. You're an awesome girl. And Texas, they are disgusting. Yes, they are, Chella. Hey, has anybody seen? Yeah, don't cry. I was just messing with you, Carol. I'm sorry. I love you, Carol. You're like a sister to me, okay? Okay. So, did anybody see? No, it's okay, Johnny. Did anybody see Leanne's part 2 of the hater list that Jim went after or whatever? It is so disgusting. Half of those people did not get hurt by Jim. And there's 3 or 4 people that I know that Jim never went after. Mr. Exposed, what's up, buddy? Come up on the panel and I'll drop the link for you if you want to come up if you're not busy. Yeah, this is really getting on my nerves about Leanne and her list. And there's people that it's on there that don't even belong on there.
And people that aren't on there that belong on there.
Fucker.
Right, Johnny?
What?
And people that aren't on there that belong on there.
Yeah. How you do this shit, dude? Okay. There we go. Okay, Mr. X. Okay, here we go, Mr. X. Hello, Angel Gotti. There we go. And there's the link. There you go, Mr. X, or whoever else wants to come up. Yeah, so me and PZ were after Jim Terry went off tonight. I was over here sitting at my desk, and Jim and PZ told me, "Come here, Johnny, come look at this. This is part 2 of what she was showing on her screen." And we have a nice gentleman coming up, and his name is, no further ado, Mr. X is in the house.
Mr. Monkey.
Mr. Monkey's in the house. How you doing, Mr. X?
Good. Yeah, I didn't know that there was any kind of a release of us part 2, but I think the more interesting part is you and PZ don't feel like you're victims, do you?
No, we don't. No, we don't feel like we're victims. Take us off that.
So let's go you and PZ. Okay. We talked to Ty Corbin. He didn't even know he was on the list. There's 3. We talked to Gina from Minnesota. She didn't even know she was on the list. By the way, Ty Corbin, you can listen to this, said he doesn't want to be on the list. He doesn't feel like he's a victim. Gina, Minnesota, 4. Jim talked to Big Ups and spoke about Feisty tonight, 5, 6. And Big Ups did an interview. There's no problem there. There's just 6 right there from that first group. Mm-hmm. And then there's more. There were people on there that we didn't even know who the fuck they were.
Yeah, hey, she's trying to say that y'all went after Nance and King Samoan.
Never had a crossword with King Samoan. And I guess Betty Hayward said something to the effect that this is about Jim and not about me. But never Jim nor me never had a crossword with King Samoan. Never looked him up. Never did anything. I mean, it sounds like the first time I said all this, but and Nance. She liked me longer than she did Jim, because once Jim saw a picture of her, we realized she didn't look like what she said she looked like. But there was really never any issue there. Nobody ever looked into her. Nobody ever looked her up. They got together and they left. So I guarantee you, if you got either of them on the phone, they would say the same thing Ty Corbin did. They're just stretching shit out. Like, what they're doing is they made what's that guy's name? The HGT Johnny and HGT Dana 2 different people. Like, they are 2 different people, but they're a couple. I mean, they should be like they put you and PZ together and not as 2 different people. But there's no consistency in this. Nobody, I would argue. I mean, I know a lot about this community, and I do the shows, and I host a lot of the shows. I had no idea who HGT Johnny was until a couple weeks ago. Never heard of him.
Right.
Never heard HGT Dana ever mention him. Never that he was watching also, or not that I'm aware of, at least.
Right.
The bottom line is, the reason this exists is twofold. I did a list of 38 haters. Okay. and a hater is a person that their only existence online is to be negative, and they have no other existence other than that. So I did that a year and a half ago. They really don't have any content. So they started making up this bullshit list. But the second reason that they made up this bullshit list is Leanne discussed, finally she discussed August 1st, 2023. And she didn't say what it was, but she lied. She clearly lied. In fact, I'm going to go on record and say, whenever Jim decides to discuss August 1st, 2023, it's going to be on Rumble, and I will not be part of the show. That's how serious it is.
Damn, that's how serious it is, Mr. X.
Yep. Yep.
Wrestling up again tonight.
Holy shit! You know
Yep.
what? Not and to this point now, because they're they keep on saying bad things about me and PZ and everybody else. I'm ready for him to push his whatever is going to happen.
Here's a question that I have because I don't remember, but I remember that it was out there before because people have talked about Leanne's. She's talked about it. The purchase of her trailer park in a home in Florida.
Uh-huh.
I would be curious if anybody knew, because I know that people had shown like the Zillow listing, when that was purchased. Was it purchased right after August 1st, 2023, or a couple months after it? Maybe a year after it? Or was it purchased before? I mean, does that line up? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, I've seen documentation, and there's more stuff coming. It's bad. It's bad. And I know they're going to spin it, and they're going to say this, and they're going to say that, but it's pretty bad. And it's so bad that Leanne doesn't have the courage to talk about it. And it shows she's a simp. She's a simp.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see. I don't want to tell it. I know what it is. I'm not getting involved in it. It's not my story to tell. But I can tell you this. I'll tell you this little bit about it. Every piece of documentation that exists for like Laying Pipe's arrest or Eric Foss's arrest exists. Plus, Jim has interviews.
Juicy.
And
So
everybody knows they got up to 193 of us tonight.
Okay, I mean, but there's not. I mean, I went through every one of them, and I had a really hard time finding out anybody in there that I've quote unquote has been a victim of mine. Certainly nobody I could think of that was a victim first, that I did anything to first. There was a couple people like I doxed Fumble Nuts, but this is after he went into Jim Terry Music and did what he did,
PZ said that you're getting a separate list from Jim's.
Yeah, that was Jim's list. You're next. And then
whatever.
Texas Granny and Johnny and I.
Yeah, they're good. Then after you, they're gonna go. They said they're gonna go. They said they're gonna go after Texas Granny and Barbara Buffalo. Then me. Then yeah.
They from what I understand, and they were attacking Chris, who's actually Chris Archuleta, Archilla, I mean, who's a good guy who doesn't really bother anybody. I've never seen him on panel shit talking anybody, talking about his family. Chris wrote a nice response to them and say basically, I agree with Chris, and I don't even really talk to Chris that much outside of YouTube. Maybe an email. I don't know if I've ever spoke to him on the phone or not, or been on panel with him. But I have heard a lot of people say the same thing that Chris said. They sounded drunk the other night. They sounded fucked up, and it sounds like Watcher Crazy got some kind of news that she's upset about.
He was totally upset. Yeah.
She was, something triggered her. Like they're trying to get to a court case and they failed again, or, she was trying, or it might be as simple as something where YouTube responded back and said, this is a strike. Because we've been going back and forth with YouTube about Copyright Claims Board and what does this mean and what does that mean. And, we've been discussing that with them. So maybe they finally told her, hey, listen, you got a strike, and she don't want to admit it. I don't know. I don't know, but I know that, I know Leanne's repeat, false strike. She's going to say that. Well, if YouTube takes it as a strike, it's not a false strike. They accepted it, and then there was a thing where Watcher Crazy said putting a bullet in the brain or something. A lot of people struck that too. And we didn't even tell anybody to strike. They were telling us about it.
Yeah, that was kind of. I heard that today on the OTT when Jim was, or someone said it about putting a. I don't want to say that word, but put it in Mr. Edwin's baby's head or something like that.
Something goofy like that. I mean,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
They're getting more and more out of control because whatever they got was bad news. And let me also say this too. I'm not really a person who believes in karma. I think you make your own luck. I don't believe in luck. I think preparation and working hard is what creates luck. I mean, sometimes there's opportunities. You got to be able to seize them. But as far as karma and some of these things like that, I don't think it exists. But if it does, it's clear that Michael Sacchio is getting it. I mean, he had some buddy of his recently die. You know, that's what you get for sticking pin needles in people, fucking around online. Nobody feels sorry for you that your friend died. Now, I don't think this guy was part of the game or part of streaming, but hey, karma came back on you. Your friend fucking died. You know, now you don't want to see anybody die, but I mean, that's how that works. Now, eventually, if you know hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, eventually somewhere down the line, we're going to have somebody that dies too. You know, there's a lot of people in our community that aren't exactly in the best of health. So, and we've had people in the community that have died before, you know. So,
Right. Did you ever see the gift that I've got for Jim, Mr. X?
no.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Let me show it to you real quick. Let me get it out real quick. It's pretty awesome. I know said that he's been wanting one. And so I went ahead and got it.
Well, how are you going to get it to him, though?
I'm going to give it to you, mail it to you.
Oh. Okay,
Like
when?
we did last time.
You better
Look,
send Mr. X
look,
something
Mr. X.
Oh, okay, it's not that big. Okay.
And I'm sending a tiny thing to him.
You see it, Mr. X?
Yeah.
It's like a JBL, a Bluetooth speaker, and it's got silicone on both ends of the speaker.
Yeah.
And they bump, and it's really loud. It's really loud too.
You'll like that.
Yeah. And it's
Okay.
kind of-
Yeah, I mean, I am going to send him a couple shirts here in the next week or two. I still haven't sent out that thing to you, but
Okay.
I will. I haven't been down to the post office. I might go down to the post office tomorrow.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
it looks like you lost more weight.
Yeah, I did.
Don't weigh yourself.
I weigh 230 pounds now, Mr. X.
Don't weigh yourself.
I'm
Well, that's like
I'm
losing
live
another
right
20 pounds.
Yeah, I'm working on getting up. I want to lose 100 pounds after Christmas. You know what I mean?
Does your belly still like big, or is it
Yeah, it's
shrinking?
it's shrinking. It's shrinking.
Let me
You know
see
what
it. Yeah, make it big. Monkeys?
You've got to see him laying down
Okay.
to realize it.
Yeah, you got to see me laying down to
When
realize
he laid
it.
down before, he was a huge lump, and now he's
There we
like
go.
outside.
Can you see the belly, Mr. X?
Yeah, well, lift your shirt up. yeah, it's like flat now. Wow. I mean, comparatively, it looks a lot flatter.
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
trying-
it was kind of looking balloonish before. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like that anymore.
No, it's not. Yeah. But I see her. I see her let me see when I see her again. I see her on February 19th of 2026. She's going to see me every 2 months now because she says I'm doing good and my stomach feels good. And she always presses on it and see if there's any lumps or anywhere, something like that. And but I'm getting all that extra skin and I don't like that extra skin, Mr. X.
Well, I mean, you could do something about that if you wanted to.
Yeah. Need to build up the muscles, Johnny. Next. That's right, Texas Granny. You're right. Yeah, so like I said, I told everybody when I first came on, I don't know how long I was going to stay on because we have neighbors downstairs underneath us.
Yeah.
And her room is literally underneath where my studio is.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know how long I was going to be on tonight. And
I mean, I'm going to probably go to the gym in 10 or 15 minutes anyway. Yeah, Ace's mama,
Okay.
I saw that in the movie theater. Yeah, I think I know something about it.
yeah, so this was going to be a very, very short. Oh, and I told Mr. X, I think you're still a member over here. I think you're still a member.
Yeah.
But on one night before Christmas comes, probably the 23rd or the 24th, Christmas Eve, I'm going to do a special members only show. And it's going to be a big surprise.
Okay.
It's going to be from me and PZ to all you guys.
All right.
And it's going to be awesome. And I want you to come and I want you to be on the panel when I do it. I want Jim to be on the panel when I do it. it's probably going to be a late show, probably like after you guys.
Later the better. People are with their families during like Christmas Eve and stuff. Like, after all the families go home or all the stuff's over, then late at night, that would be I think it would be a good time. But
so I should probably do it on the 22nd, huh?
No, I mean, you could do it whenever you want to, but I'm just thinking if it's around the holidays or Christmas Eve, that it should be late. Because people are doing stuff with families, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I'd hate for you to have a big surprise and then me not be here.
Right. I get what you're saying. We got 70 people that's listening and watching right now, Mr. X.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't even really advertised that you were going to do this tonight. I didn't know that you're going to be up here. But yeah, I mean, it's getting back.
And I want to say sorry. I want to say sorry for yesterday. Sure. I went to sleep, but PZ went in the chat yesterday, and I am so sorry for not showing up and being on your panel, Mr. X. I owe you one. So
I'll tell you a quick little story about that Ace's Mama. So the guy who directed it, this guy's named John Pogue. Real nice guy. Which, by the way, if you ever see the Blu-ray of that, they discuss Mark Terry in the Blu-ray. So, I mean, if you happen to listen to the commentary of it when he gets shot by the shotgun by Trey Songz. But, I was hanging out on set too. The guy, John Pogue, who is the director of that movie, really nice guy. I'm still in touch with him. I should probably reach out to him and say hello. But he wrote a lot of movies like U.S. Marshals, The Skulls, Ghost Ship. So he was kind of a writer before and then, started directing some of these movies. And I think he did Deep Blue Sea Part 3 afterwards. But real nice guy, real approachable guy, smart guy. I think he went to Yale or something like that. But good dude. Good dude. That was one of those kinds where, like, I remember talking to Mark about this. He fired his agent over that movie. His agent didn't get him an audition. The stunt coordinator, a guy named Chuck Pacerni, was having a meet and greet with the director. He went in there, met the director. The director said, "Hey, listen, if you want to work on this, if there's something, send me an audition tape." An audition tape was sent in. He booked the role. He had to shave his head for it. Made like $3 or $4 grand or whatever that one day of work. And if it wasn't for that, your agent doesn't send you in, the casting director doesn't call you in, the stunt coordinator doesn't really want you, but if you can get directly to the director and he says, "Hey, I got something for you," you can get in. So
what's up, Eric Murphy?
That's right, Barbara.
Yeah,
my mom went and saw that movie in the theater too. I saw that at Universal City Walk at Universal Studios. Obviously, there was only one. I think it was only like in 50 movie theaters, and that was the only one in LA. And there was only like 6 people in the movie theater. And then that one part where Mark Terry comes up, I was like, "Look at him. Look at him." Some comments had to be. And you know what else is weird? Is in the stunt credits, his name is listed twice. I've never seen that before because there was supposed to be an acting credit and a stunt credit, and there was just his name's like listed twice in the stunt credits. Very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey Songz a good dude, and Fetty Wap was there that day too. I didn't even know who the fuck those guys were.
Yeah.
And that movie, Ace's Mama, was supposed to be so much bigger. It was going to go to like a couple thousand theaters, like 1,000 theaters. But Trey Songz had that thing where he, I guess, like they had some kind of sexual assault charge against him with some woman, and it like ruined the steam of that movie. It's actually a pretty good movie for what it is. I haven't seen any residuals for that in a while. Maybe make a call to Screen Actors Guild since I'm Mark's agent. But yeah, it's a solid film. Did you see Jesse's comment? No.
She said that her and Angel are on the second haters list too. That they're saying that Jim and Angel and Jim, that Jesse is a victim and Angel is a victim.
Well, I mean, you could add them to the list. I'm sure. I don't want to speak for Angel or Jesse, but even when I've had 2 falling out with Angel, I've never said anything bad about the woman. You know what I mean? I've said what I felt, but I've never dug into her family. I've never dug into, I really don't have a reason to. I just said the reason that I wouldn't go back there. Never say anything bad about her. I never called anybody in her family or anything.
Mr. X, this is a way for them to get attention because they're seeking attention because no one's paying attention to them and they want attention right now.
They
and like Angel just said, they're morons.
They don't want to talk about August 1st, 2023. They're not going to get into the lawsuit. I hear that Watcher Crazy is going to try to do like one on me or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, after Leanne opts out, I think I'm going to write a letter to the Copyright Claims Board and just say, I believe that what they're going to try to do is do one on one of us and then serve it to the wrong place to try to get a default judgment. Because I know they don't know where I live.
They can do it to
I know that they know some of the former addresses that I lived at like 14 years ago. And if they serve something to there and I don't get it, obviously there's not going to be a response to it because I wouldn't get it. See, what I think their goal is in trying to do that is saying, let's say they serve Jim in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's say they think that he lives there. Or we say they said Youngstown, Ohio. If Jim responds to it and says, yeah, then they're like, oh, see, he lives there. And if he doesn't respond to it, they can get a default judgment. So I'm going to write them a letter and say, here's a list of people I believe they're going to use you guys out of bad faith. We have a legitimate claim. She opted out. I think she'll opt out. And if Watcher Crazy does do a claim on the show that was taken down, depending on the time, and depending on when the movie's starting or whatever, because don't forget, I've been fucking working for years on this next movie. I don't even know if you know this or not, dude, but the new sponsor that we got is getting part of the new movie. I got like a whole, how like Medieval Knights have chainmail? You know what chainmail is? Looks like a metal mesh.
No, I don't know what that is.
You ever seen chainmail before? Like knights, like King Arthur.
No, I never saw that. No.
I'm talking about it, and I got to show it to you now. Well, we got a whole chainmail outfit, all that stuff. So we've been working on this for a while. I don't know. Like I would like to, if she does that, like countersue her depending on what the claim is. But the other thing is, it might just, depending on the time that I have or don't have, it might just be an opt-out. That might just be the easiest way to go because that's what they're going to do, right?
What are we going to do if they come after Johnny?
Either go into the suit or opt out. That's what Leanne's going to do. I mean, Leanne hasn't said anything different. She's going to opt out. Here it is right here.
What does opting out mean?
It means you just don't want to participate in it. It's over.
So, and then she can't do it anymore?
Nope. Monkey? You've seen knights like, Excalibur and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
That's called chainmail, medieval chainmail shirt. So I have I have a vest and I have the pants. I don't have the cowl, as they call it, the like that goes over your head, but that's not necessary. But like I'm getting all these kind of stuff. I believe that if Watcher Crazy were to go one-on-one, and she said that I wouldn't show up before, and I did, and she no-showed. It's just a matter of, do we want to put in the time to beat her and countersue her? Or is it just not worth it? Let's focus on something else that she can't control and has nothing to do with,
Focus elsewhere. That's what I
mean, I'd get a lot more out of having another movie than having a countersuit judgment to win off Watcher Crazy, which she's not going to pay anyway. She don't have the money to pay for it. She didn't have the money to show up to Vegas. She's not going to have the money to pay for, and she would lose too.
They don't have the money for a lawyer either, I don't think.
No, they don't.
So.
Yeah, we got those clips saved. Yeah.
Angel just said that she got Sleanne praising Jim and trashing Watcher crazy.
Oh, we've said this before. They've all fought with each other. I mean, don't forget, Watcher Crazy's the one who went after Marzi Girl's kids first.
Yeah.
We booted Marzi Girl. We booted Marzi.
Kathy's here, Mr. X.
Oh, I like Kathy. Hey, what's up, Kathy?
Kathy's cool, dude. Angel's cool. Texas Granny's cool. Barbara Buffalo's cool. Everybody's cool in here. Hi, Jennifer.
Everything that I said in Angel Gotti's chat the other night about that Rob Reiner, I got everything right. Yeah, I think that one guy was saying it has to do with a political thing, and I'm like, nope, it's somebody they know. It's somebody they know. It's either somebody they know or indirectly they know, and it was their fucking kid. Everything I said was right.
You just gotta use common sense. That's what it was for me.
I mean, it's very basic because there's security that drives around those neighborhoods. You're not getting in one of those houses and getting behind the gate and the fence and around that security. Like if you were to park your car just in front of there, like I don't know if you've ever tried to do this in Beverly Hills. You could probably do it for a couple hours, but eventually somebody's going to come up and say, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, the security comes. They have security.
Yeah, they got their security come there. And Beverly Hills Police Department, they got their own police department. They'll get you out of there.
My friends and I used to do it to Madonna.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Mr. X, you know what me and PZ did? You know what PZ did yesterday for my panel?
What's that?
He had an old record player, and he has those small records. What are those small records called again, Paul?
45.
Huh?
45.
45s.
Yeah.
And he played Angel's favorite song is one by the Portrait Family.
No, the DeFranco.
The what?
DeFranco family.
The Franco family. I didn't know Paul had a record that behind that late. You know what I mean?
Are you saying Angel's old?
No.
Get him, Angel.
You know,
Jimmy
it's weird that they
Jimmy, let me give you the link, Jim.
Christine, Angel Gotti, who else was there? They said, God, I'm forgetting her name. Jesse Roth, all victims, but yet all here in the chat having a good time.
Yeah, look at them. They're all here having a good time. We got 76 people in the chat, and it was a pop-up show, last-minute show.
Yep.
We're here, and we're having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There ain't no fucking trolls coming in here at all because we got Texas Granny and Barbara Buffalo on the alert.
Remember what we heard Watcher saying the other day that she pissed you off, Johnny?
What'd she say?
About Bob?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said she's going to keep on going. She said she's going to go after
Knock
Bob.
his channel down again.
She's going to take his channel down again.
And here's another person who's chat, Stroop It. I know Jim's gone back and forth with him and people. I've never had a problem with that guy. We talked about his back tattoos. I've never had a cross word with that guy, ever. Not when I was on Angel Gotti's show, I never had an issue with that guy. I never argued with Stroop It.
You know what? I think
Hey, Stroop It. Hey, Shark Hitter.
They take everything too fucking serious. Jim messes with everybody. And if you can't take it,
Don't watch it.
yeah, don't even come around. You know? And Jim's fine. If he confronts you and you confront him back, he's cool.
Yeah.
And they just don't even take the chance to do it. They just turn into haters.
I never really even had a problem with William Brooklyn. I mean, I knew he was goofy and annoying, but like I never had a problem with that guy. I never fought with that guy. And that guy's weird.
Yeah, he's weirdo, dude.
Work everybody nerves.
He is a straight fucking weirdo, bro.
Good, stupid.
I used to like that guy, but because he started hanging out with Fumble Nuts and started hanging out with those guys over there.
Well, what you're going to find out, Angel Gotti's, when you hear about August 1st, 2023, you're going to find out that there was actually like a real victim. Not somebody shit talking somebody or a neighbor talking to Jim, like a legitimate victim of a serious crime, at least in my opinion. And I'm allowed to have one.
Yep, you're right. You're right, Mr. X.
Wonder where she was at that day. I mean,
Hey, man.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering where was she at that day at around 10:30 p.m.
And she wasn't.
Where was she at?
She wasn't.
I don't think she was there.
No, I don't
You'll
believe
see.
you were there either.
I don't
But
think she was there.
I know where I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to be doing the next 5 minutes from now. You know what I mean, Mr. X?
Yeah, that's how I am. Yeah, next 5
You-
minutes
you-
from now, I'm going to be taking off going to the gym. But this is what I think. This is what I think. I think Leanne got involved with, and it's just an opinion. I don't have, I think this might line up, but I'm not 100% sure if it does or not. So, we're kind of going in the weeds a little bit.
Share to tell you, how you doing?
She got involved with Bob, had a little bit of fun. And then this incident happened on August 1st, 2023. And I think that I'm going to guess there were other issues in the family before that. Okay. That's why Jim got the interview that said it's easier to keep her around than get rid of her. And we all, she's got the thing where she finds out she's adopted, and then she's got a kid from a different man and all this different shit. But that's pretty light compared to what you're going to find out later. And I think Leanne, just like Girl Ryan or a lot of these people, like Girl Ryan, I mean, I'm not making fun, but like Girl Ryan has the daughter who passes away, and she's with her mom and she's got some other kids, but parents, I guess they want some me time and they want to talk to other adults and they want to get their mind off some bad stuff. Even people we like, doesn't matter if we like them or don't dislike them. Like they want to get their mind off something bad that's going on in their life. And something bad happened in the Leanne family. I mean, there's no question about that. So I think she ramped up her participation with Bob and with this and she's probably alone when she's in Florida. It doesn't sound like they travel together. And when you hear more and more about this, she was trying to get her mind off of this. And there was some information that was disseminated. And of course, you guys know about the lawsuit, which all this was going on during the time frame she would have been on Bob's. And when these people start acting wild, either one of two things are happening. Either they're failing at getting Jim and I in trouble, or something's fucked up in their personal life. It's one of the two. Could be both. This case, I think it's both. So Leanne wants to, kind of be free of all this stuff. She's looking for friends. She really don't even have friends in her own family. Not at least what I see. Not what I could read. And what happens is she starts getting more involved. She gets herself into some trouble online. You can't do anything to me. You're not going to tell me what to do. Well, if you had what happened over there on August 1st, 2023, I could see why she doesn't want anybody telling her what to do. And she has a good gripe of that too. But I could also see now why I tell you what, if there was a video of my girlfriend running into a door and looking really stupid, I wouldn't share that video publicly. Now I understand why she shared the video. It makes all this makes a lot more sense now. And why she's on these shows, why she's doing this. Getting a little lawsuit against her is probably relieving compared to the other stuff she has going on. Now, does it sound like I'm just talking out of my ass? Or are you going to hear a phone call that Jim has? Are you going to see documentation? Are you going to see everything that Jim provides and more? Interviews. She won't talk about it. And the thing is, she said on the show, and we have it recorded, that nothing happened. That's not what I see. I see something different. And you know what? And as much as the surprise is what it is, and kind of came and went and will still continue and play itself out, the Copyright Claims Board, this whole thing with August 1st, 2023 is like way, way worse. And for her to go up there drunk, apparently I didn't see the show. but Chris and some other people have said that. You know, she's just burying her sorrows. That's what I think.
Where did this happen?
And the reason she's pissed off, Johnny,
Uh-huh.
is because she knows what I'm saying is true. She knows what Jim discovered is true.
Where did
Like
this
she knows there's an incident.
happen?
I know she knows. She has to know. And if she doesn't know, she's in the shock of her life. She definitely knows. She's got to know.
Johnny, ask him where it happened. Did it happen in public or what?
PZ wants to know where it happened at.
Did it happen in public?
Did it happen in public when she was drunk?
Well, I mean, what?
I don't want to say it's not my story.
You can't say he won't.
Yeah, it's not
He
my
knows,
story to take.
All right.
He's gonna have to wait. Me and my
I'm not trying to like make it like, you know, a cliffhanger or the edge of your seat. It's just for the legal purposes. Like I can roughly talk about it, but I'm not going to get into the particulars of it. That's for Jim to do on his Rumble channel, not for me to be involved in.
Hey, Strip It.
Hey Johnny, how you doing? I hope you and PZ are doing good.
We're good.
Johnny, give me a moment, please. Mr. Rex, listen, give me like a minute just to say
Okay,
what I
because I got to
say.
take off here in a minute or two, but go ahead.
No, 30 seconds, a minute. Number one, I never said anything bad about you. You and Jim, I said before, and I think Angel and Tony or one or the other could say, he did say that. I said from the beginning that I like you better than Jim. That
Yes.
doesn't mean I like Jim. No, I'm sorry. That doesn't mean I dislike Jim. And I've said this before too. Jim's a funny son of a bitch. He's hysterical.
Well, yeah.
However, I just don't like the one thing that he comes at me about. That's a sore subject with me. However, that's for me to deal with and me to adjust with myself. Another thing, I replayed a show once when me and Jim went at each other really bad, like way in the beginning. And I replayed the show and I listened to it, and I heard myself cursing like nuts and just speaking out of line, just being a degenerate. I said to myself, "Wow, that's me." I said, "I don't like that." Also, Angel kind of yelled at me. Well, not yelled, but like told me, the cursing, the cursing, the cursing.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I myself in my personal life more, but I've been trying to like watch my mouth and not, so I'm not portrayed as a jerk off. So, but that's me. But like me and Jim went at each other, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, and I think Jim's in the back too, by the way. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't
Go
got
ahead.
a problem with Jim. Jim's a funny son of a bitch. Like I said, there's one thing that he pulls a card on, and it's a sore spot with me, and it is what it is. However, like I said, I don't dislike either one of you people.
Well, I appreciate it because I look at it like this. So the reason your name came up is I think your name was in a list of people that consider you a victim of Jim's. And I'm like, I certainly never had a crossword with you, but everybody we've talked to about it has said the same thing that you just said, like that. No, I don't feel that way.
No, sir, listen, I say sir because I try to be respectful.
Go ahead.
Listen.
I'm listening.
I'm not a victim of anybody. Me and Jim, especially way back when in the beginning, we went at each other, cursing, yelling, screaming. That's not being a victim, Jim's Jim. Jim does Jim, and it is what it is. It's either you take it, you leave it, or you go with it. It is what it is. I've been with Angel so long, it's over my head, under my feet. I don't know if you understand me, but I just go with it. And like right now, when you brought up my name, I was trying to text in the chat, but I'm not that quick with it. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna go up there and have a conversation with this guy. So that should tell you in its own how I am. I'm not hiding.
I always like talking on a panel than doing it through a chat. So I like that. Yeah, I hear you.
Nah,
by the way, Mr. X, of the 100 people they put in that video, Strupit is now the 13th person that said that they are not part of that list. Very interesting.
Well, Strupit said exactly word for word what Ty Corbin said. I'm not anybody's victim. I'm not anybody.
No.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Absolutely not. And like, excuse me, I'm sorry. Look, Jim, like I just said to Mr. X, I said, listen, me and Jim went at each other really bad way back when in the beginning. And like I replayed a video, I didn't like the way I sounded. Sounded horrible cursing. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way I sounded. So but and then on another front, I'm nobody's victim. It is what it is. You are how you are. Are you funny? You're a funny son of a bitch. You're hysterical. I watched her call the guy Wyatt Earp, and I was like, no, he's not calling him. I said he's calling him. I said, what a crazy bastard. Not my business that you called whoever you called, but it is what it is. But like I said, excuse me, I'm a little under the weather.
Stupid, what's going on? Are you not feeling well? Do you have a cold?
No, I'm no, just a little, yeah, kind of a cold, a little more like.
Let me say this. First of all, it takes it takes an incredibly mature person to come up here and admit that they had been a jag off for a while.
How about this? Okay.
Hold on, please allow me a moment here to realize that, and I didn't come up here and want to be mean to you or fight with you. What I wanted to do is I wanted to be a father figure to you, to groom you so that you can grow into a YouTube personality that can be used on these shows to mentor you, to make sure that you're the righteous side of things, to make you come through the other side, to know that you have a tool that will serve you in the future. Thank you.
Would you have even helped me and showed me how to brush my hair and like do my hair and hairstyle and how to put clothes on, stuff like that?
I pretty much look at myself as both a mother and a father to you on these YouTube streets. I've kept you out of trouble. I've entertained you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's the most important thing. And the numbers have shown that. Angel Gotti's numbers are higher than ever. There's shows out there that can't get up to 140 people. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you've come back and you've started to walk into the light.
No, okay. Well, Jim, listen, real quick. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know what you mean by well. You see, he left, but I know he's listening. Johnny, hold on 1 second, please, sir. I don't know what he means by welcome back. I didn't go nowhere. And all I did was just apologize for the way I spoke because that bothered me because I went back to listen to it. I never had a problem with the other guy, X, but no, that's it. I just didn't want to text it in the fucking. I'm cursing. I didn't want to text it in the chat because it's a pain in the ass to me.
Yeah,
I'd rather come up here and speak my piece like a man.
That's
However, Johnny, I apologize. I didn't mean to come up on your show and have this conversation on your show. However, the guy brought my name up. I was like, okay, perfect opportunity. Let me go up and have a discussion and defend myself in the same way. But Johnny, thank you for letting me up. Thank you for letting me clear the air in my own head. And I apologize if I fucked up. Oops, I cursed again. If I messed up anything on your show, and just thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Bertie. You didn't do nothing on my show, Brad.
And you know what, Stupid?
All right. I don't know if you're there.
Hey, Stupid, PZ's talking to you real quick.
And yeah, that's it. I don't know. But you know what? All right. Have a great night and goodbye.
All right, goodbye, Stupid.
Tell him, Johnny.
Stupid, you still here?
I see Jim doing it with everyone. You know what? Jim tells it like it is.
Christy, how you doing, Christy?
That's Jim. And you either like him or you don't.
Look North, how you doing, Look North? Look North. All right, Stupid, thank you, buddy, for coming. I'll get you out of here. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. We've been on here for an hour, and Just want to say thank you so much for coming out tonight. And it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And because I still haven't ate nothing for dinner yet, and I still got to eat and then go to bed because I have a doctor's appointment. You guys are awesome. I love every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Angel Gotti, you're the best, Angel Gotti. Oh, for the new people coming in, if you guys were not here in the beginning of the show, me and PZ are going to have a members only show, and it's going to be a big surprise. So please, everybody, please, if you're not a member, become a member so you guys can get in with the big surprise that we're going to do. Okay. Oh, Kathy donated 5 memberships. Thank you, Kathy, for donating 5 memberships. I don't know who get them because I was not on my other computer. So, but anyways, we're going to have a great member show only, and it's going to be awesome. And I want everybody please to join because it's going to be a lot of fun. Kathy, thank you again for the 5 memberships. You're awesome. So that brings me up to 106 now of new members. I'm working on getting there, guys, because of all of you. And you guys are awesome. And I just want to say good night. God bless you. And we'll see you on the next round. Peace.